Hey guys, it's Jen Prentice, one of your coaches in this group. Um, and today is probably one of the bigger and most important posts. And so there's a lot to cover. I'm not going to bore you with every single detail of every single program, but today we're going to talk about nutrition and preparing for having a successful week. There's lots of ways to do that. And Jackie already covered what was in your kit, what came with things. There should be a nutrition guide. So max 30 is what I don't know. I haven't decided between max 30 and T25 yet, but I grabbed the max 30 nutrition guide. There is 21-day fixed eating plans. Whatever program you're with should have came with a guide. Okay. First and foremost, in the front of, no matter what guide it is, in the very front of it is going to be your calculator of how much, if you bought the containers, how many of each container. If you didn't buy the container but would like to do a container count, talk to your coach. Okay, and so at the very beginning, it's going to break down how Beachbody recommends that you eat. Yes, there is a combination of calorie counting and portion control. We don't believe strictly in calorie counting. I have found after 12 years of trying to help people with nutrition that some of my very best calorie counters, once I actually look at what they're eating, are eating Twinkies and donuts and coffee. So clearly that is not good nutrition, even though the calorie count was within the range that they needed to be in. So with that said, you guys have all had experience with one of the coaches. You've been following us. You know the types of foods you need to be eating. What is clean eating? Clean eating just means that you want to eat food as close to its raw form as possible. Okay? We're not saying that you can't ever buy something prepackaged. You can't ever, breakfast bars are a great example. Okay? And I don't represent any of these companies. I'm just telling you what's worked for us, some of the stuff that we know. Lara bars and Kind bars are two brands of bars that are notorious for having 5 ingredients or less. That's one of the big keys, is 5 ingredients or less, and they're all real ingredients. None of them are processed. None of them are chemicals. They're not artificially sweetened. They're not packed with preservatives. So those are very, very important. Breakfast bars are just a good example. That's what came to mind. Okay, so same with, we're not doing this ourselves. We're doing this so that our whole entire family can be healthier, right? We're not going to cook meals for ourselves and then turn around and cook something different for the kids. So with that in mind, nutrition goes all the way across. So just because, I'm saying that Lara bars and Kind bars are the best ones for us, that doesn't mean go to the grocery store and buy Quaker Oats, chewy granola bars for the kids. They need to be eating solid nutrition as well, as much as you can. So when you're looking at juice boxes, stay away from anything that has high fructose corn syrup in it. Okay, you want to avoid the high fructose corn syrup at all costs for you and the kids. When you are planning your meals, you want to avoid rice-a-roni, stovetop stuffing, anything that comes in a box with the seasonings and the ingredients already in there. Not good. Those are the ones that have all the chemicals, and that's just going to upset your stomach, feed you with chemicals, and do the opposite of where you want to be. Okay? Instead of doing rice-a-roni, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting a rice cooker. One of the best investments my family's ever made. Put the rice in, put either water or chicken stock or vegetable stock in there, push a button, and go away. White rice is done in about 30 minutes. Brown rice is done in about an hour. And so, man, we live off of that. And you can add whatever seasonings you want to with it. Add cilantro and parsley to have some fresh seasonings. There's just a plethora of things you can do with that. And then I use the leftover rice or quinoa or whatever in my salads sometimes. So I mix that in to have some healthy carb in my salad sometimes. So those are some of my tips. The other thing that I would do is try to prepare as much lean meat ahead of time this weekend as you can. Chicken breasts, ground beef, ground turkey. We actually roasted a big turkey breast last weekend and then shaved that off to make wraps. We use whole wheat wraps. So just think ahead, look at the nutrition guides that you were given. I uploaded some nutrition guides into the group, which reminds me I wanted to do a screen share with you guys and show you around the group real quick because we didn't do that yet. So here we are in our countdown to competition. Every day there is going to be a pinned post. So if you're on a computer, it's up here at the very top, pinned post. The tricky thing is when you are on your phone, you will see the top header, Countdown to Summer, and then directly below that is a tab that says View Pinned Post, and you have to click on that to be able to see the post for that day. Only the admins, which are the coaches, are going to be doing the posting, and there will be one post a day. Your job is to process that post, ask any questions that you have throughout the day, post recipes as you find them, post the things that you're eating, post a sweaty selfie so we know you're actually doing your workout and getting sweaty. And then at the very end of the day, before you go to bed, we want you to post your Swim 10 daily, which is up here to remind you. Okay, we've got our Shakeology, our water, imagine. So that's imagining the future or something positive that happened that day, but keep it positive. Leave positive in, positive out. And then movement. What workout did you do? And then again, probably the most important is your nutrition, 1 to 10. Where are you at? Did you eat, crud all day long and you're sitting at a 2 or a 3, or did you dial it in and eat lots of fruits and vegetables, lean protein, complex carbs, and you're up at a 10 and no cheats? Okay, we want to know 1 through 10 what you ate, and if you can, break it down into exactly I ate this for breakfast, this for lunch, these were my 2 healthy snacks, this is what I had for dinner. The more information you give us, the better we can coach you. All right, I did upload a couple of generic menu plans for you if you would like an additional option. It does give you some fun recipes in there. And so it is broken down into color codes for 21-day fix approved. Gives you some things that you can eat together, baked salmon, asparagus, and quinoa salad. So there are some ideas in there. Check out the files section. Remember to look at the pinned post at the top of your phone or the top of the news feed every day and let us know what your Swim 10 is. And follow your nutrition plan. No soda at all, not allowed, okay? I know that might really kill some of you, but you already read our post on hydration and Shakeology. That's really what you should be feeding your body every day, is just lots and lots of water. Flavor it up with fresh fruits and herbs and seasonings, however you want to do it, and Shakeology. No white bread, no white pasta. Go complex carbs on everything. Limit your carbs, don't completely remove them. Our coaching group does not believe in eliminating carbs unless it's medically recommended, if you have an actual diagnosed for sure reason. Otherwise, your body really, really needs those carbs. So keep them coming, just limit them. Don't have oatmeal for breakfast and a sandwich at lunch and pasta at dinner. That's going to put on a few pounds. So lots of lean protein. Keep healthy snacks. Our healthy snacks that we love to recommend are hard-boiled eggs, veggies of various sorts. My go-to is baby carrots, bell pepper slices, celery sticks, any of those with a healthy fat, a little portion of healthy fat. You can get individual packaged guacamoles now called Holy Guacamole. And you want to get the raw avocado one. You don't want to get the one with all the seasonings and stuff in it. You can do that yourself. Or hummus, or homemade peanut butter, almond butter, walnut butter, whatever you want to make. That's all really, really easy to make as well. If you don't know how, just reach out to us. Pretty much raw nuts, puree it up in your food processor, and there you go. Other options that aren't Beachbody, I've had quite a few requests for healthy meals that are very short in time frame, and there's lots of really good websites, but my favorite go-to is actually Pampered Chef. No, I'm not a Pampered Chef consultant, but these are really, really great. They don't rely on prepackaged stuff at all, so it's all, you know, clean for the most part. Some of them do have butter or cheese that you can either choose to leave in or you can substitute out. As you find recipes, if you have questions about substitutions or if it's a good idea to even try, just let us know. We're here to answer your questions. So enjoy your weekend. Go shopping. Make a healthy shopping list and use sometime this weekend to do prep. If you buy bags of chips, you know, like whole wheat crackers or anything like that, take the time to put them in little baggies. If you go buy nuts, make sure those go in really tiny baggies or little cups. With the carrot sticks, I wash everything and cut it and put baggies together of those. And that way it's just easy to grab on your way out. Okay? So good luck with your shopping list and your prepping, and please ask lots of questions. We are so excited to hit the ground running on Monday and make it a great week. And